Alright everyone, welcome back to Classic Games with PaveHead. Let's just get right back into it, shall we? Last episode I saved here, got through the first few episodes, blabbed on a little bit about this and that, and already forgot all the buttons. That's the way it goes. Okay, it seems like the controllers are a little bit different from like kind of what I'm used to in some more modern games, I guess you could say. There's like press and hold, like a Mario game where press and hold the like A or X or whatever button, the lowest button, and jump with a different button, but it's kind of different here, so every time I get back into it, it just takes me a second to kind of remember what the controller's scheme is, but I suspect that that will subside after a few times of me actually playing the game here, so we'll see. Anyways, so yeah, welcome back. Hopefully you've been enjoying the content so far. My girlfriend gave me some tips. She said, try not to say and so much, so I am going to make my best attempt to not say or as much as possible from here on out. Also, I will have to apologize a little bit. I didn't say this in the last episode, but I am getting over being a little bit sick. I was sick right before the holidays, so I still have a little bit of a cough and a little bit of a congestion that I'm kind of getting over. So if you hear a little bit of coughing and stuff in the video, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to not do it as much as possible, but you know, it is what it is for right now. So, anyways, with that out of the way, I love this little frog. I definitely remember this little frog. He was one of my favorite fun little companions in this game. A lot of fun because yeah, he can kill bees. I remember that being like one of the absolute best parts about him, and he does absolute huge jumps when he jumps on an enemy as well. So he can clear some absolutely massive gaps. So he makes some levels very easy, just to put it bluntly. This kind of controller cord is in a little bit of a weird location. So I'm playing with my PlayStation 5 controller, and as far as I know, it has to be plugged in because it just, you know, when I unplug it and then I press any buttons, my PlayStation 5 turns on, and it, yeah, it doesn't like the fact that I'm trying to use it on a PC. I don't know. It's not as, oh, I said, oops. It's not as streamlined as it is with the Xbox controller. I mean, that bundle of bananas, I remember that one always got me too. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't even know why I went for that. But it makes sense because Microsoft, you know, owns Windows, so of course if you're running on Windows, it's probably going to have easy Xbox controller support. So, oh, you might as well just go buy an Xbox. Why would you buy a PlayStation? Some might say. Well, that's silly. I don't get in all those console wars. It doesn't really make any sense. They're basically the same thing, barring some exclusives. I mean, some Spider-Man or something like that on PlayStation, right? Or God of War, that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't mind getting myself an Xbox, that's for sure. I had a 360 back in the day, and then I don't remember exactly why, but I switched to PlayStation with the PlayStation, this was the PlayStation 4, and then yeah, I bought the PlayStation 5 when it came out, which was a bit of a weird investment because they had maybe 3 or 4 games at launch, so but they had Demon Souls, and I really liked that game. The remake of that game was, oh, I get a life, you'd lose a life. Yeah, the remake of that game was absolutely great, but hey, that's another game that I just didn't finish for whatever reason. I'll say life got in the way, but it seems like kind of a lame excuse at this point. I think I just start stuff sometimes and I just don't finish it for whatever reason. It's something that I'm meaning to change up a little bit in my life. So as you get a little bit older, you start to notice these things about yourself, that maybe areas that you could improve upon a little bit. Oh yeah, good thing I had Diddy Kong there. That's a weird jump. There's very little margin for error, it seems, on that jump. I feel like I am getting pretty close to the end, though. Remember, these track levels aren't too terribly long, but oh, flashback to some of those ones in the later game too, where the bits of track are like 1 meter long, not even, just tiny. Yes, I am Canadian, so I use metric. You guys are just gonna have to deal with that. Metric being the superior system anyways, so anyway. Ow! Okay, I need a friend here. I believe I can push this off, right? Yeah. I need it later for, yeah, for this. Oh, not for that. Made short work of them somehow. Anyways. Oh, there's a DK barrel there. I didn't even notice that. Cool. Welcome back, Donkey Kong. My brethren. Oh. Yeah, I remember the soundtrack in this level being just absolutely awesome. I'm excited to hear all these tracks again that I haven't heard in just so many years. Oh my goodness. I really do feel kind of old sometimes. But that's what it is. That's life, right? Time marches ever forward or something. Oh. Looks like I pushed that tire into the corner and now that's it. Can't get it now. Like I said, I don't think I'll be getting very many of the secrets, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I think. How do I pick him up again? I could have swore there's a way to pick your partner up. Well, if you could remember how to do it, let me know in the comments below. I'm just gonna play like it's not a thing, I guess, until then. Basically handicapped, you could say. Oh man, Donkey Kong riding this frog is just so funny. Oh, never mind. Don't leave it in the comments. I remember how now. It's like you have to go through here and then you have to jump to the right immediately, I think, right? Or left. Oh my. I know the difference between left and right, I promise. Can he jump in midair or something? Like, anyways, not that important. I'm not going to spend 2 minutes trying to get up there. It's probably just a bundle of bananas or something anyway. And I mean, a lot of the bonuses and stuff are just extra lives, which you don't really need if you just play well, which, oh, I guess it could be argued that I do probably need a few extra lives to beat this game. Anyways. Quality content. Anyways, I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I'm kind of glad it's over. It's a little bit of a hectic time of year for sure. There's lots going on, lots to do, especially with a new baby. Everybody wants to see her because she's absolutely perfect, so can't really blame them on that one. How do you jump off of here? So if I jump off of him, okay, I think I can get up there. I'm sorry, I am gonna spend 1 second here. Oh, okay. You know what? Really, again, not worth it. Let's go. Big jumps. Big jumps. Oh. You can't clear that one, though. What are you doing, Dave? Come on. Come on. Terrible. That's okay. It's bound to happen. Definitely excited to go through Chrono Trigger. That's that's one of my favorite games of all time, for sure. It's a masterpiece of an RPG. And yeah, in that one we can have a little bit of viewer dictated way to play kind of thing. Like, probably could have said that in a better way, but anyway. Oh, darn it. Like, that game is very open. You can kind of play it in a few different ways. Like, obviously there's an optimal way to play it, but you can go through the different time periods in different orders and pick up characters in somewhat different orders. So you guys could say, hey, I want to see Robo first, or I want to see Glenn first, you know, and I can do those things in that kind of order. Final Fantasy games are kind of similar in that regard, so we'll have that same option. Also, with the Final Fantasy games, there's just so many. Like, I mean, the amount of content I could get from just playing the Final Fantasy games, I feel like could be a whole year's worth of content right there, if not more. I don't think my computer would play some of the newer ones, so I think I will probably. I think I'll probably stay away from that for now. Oh my goodness. Not getting anywhere in this episode here. Okay, I'm just gonna concentrate a little bit here. Might be just a little bit too stoned right now. Oh, you know what? I think I come back with the frog and I can clear that. But yes, marijuana is legal in Canada, which is very interesting because, like, when you know, when I first started smoking when I was younger, it was like very taboo, and you had to hide the fact that you did it, especially from like your parents and stuff. Well, that's just part of being young, I suppose. But and hide it from the police and hide it from your teachers and probably your roommate or you know, what have you. And now it's just like viewed as like alcohol, which I think it kind of should be. It's not really a big deal. It helps some people unwind, helps some people with pain, helps people in a lot of different ways. And I think the fact that people end up in jail over that is kind of nonsense. But that's probably a story for another day. I don't know. Don't really need to bum you guys out with that kind of sentiment. Hey, hooray, we beat that level. That was... Spent way too long at that level. Stop and go station. Oh, I remember this case. So this is with the first use of the green and red lights. Yeah, so the red lights slow everybody down only for a few seconds. And then they don't cause you any harm. That's right. Just like this. So you have to go pretty quick. Like, speed is the name of the game here. But you don't want to go too fast that you miss a platform or jump on one of these alligators at the wrong angle. Because, like, if you hit them from, like, the wrong angle, you probably just hit the teeth. That probably is probably what happens. But it doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's a weird angle where you probably should have survived, but you just don't. Yeah, I don't know where. I think you can... I think if you have the frog there, you can jump midair. I think that's how you get letters like that. Again, it's been a long time, so I'm sure I'll just learn these things as I go, relearn them as I go, I should say. 'Cause I definitely knew them at one point, but you know, it is what it is. You'll hear me say that a lot for sure. Yeah, it is what it is. Very cliche, weird thing to say, but I think it kind of fits the bill in a lot of different ways. So. It is what it is. Alright. Okay, past here. I'm just going to skip the letter this time. I don't really want to dilly-dally with the same nonsense over and over again. I feel like you guys want to see me beat the game, not get every bonus. Like I said, most of them are just lives and stuff anyways. So. Doesn't really matter. Just play better. Just play better, right? Oh! Ooh, that's a hairy one. You gotta go pretty quick. Hit that one again just for a little bit of just a little bit of insurance, I guess you could say. And hit this one because I think there's like 3 over here. Yeah, this gets hairy. Just go for it, Donkey Kong. Just go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you really can't just ignore them. I mean, I was a few steps away from being what it looks like safe there, but you really have no way of knowing unless you know the level, I guess. So not worth it in hindsight. Can you not? Yeah, you can't even destroy them. That's right. So just gotta deal with it. Ow! Ow! Some funny sounds in this game for sure. Great soundtrack, funny noises. I was gonna say good story, but like honestly, I don't remember the story of Donkey Kong. Who remembers the story of Donkey Kong? Come on. Okay, so so I need to push that. I need to push that tire, otherwise I can't get to that barrel. Okay. Can't destroy them. So the extra barrels aren't really for anything if you can't destroy them, then. It's almost like a trap, you know? Lull you into a full sense of security or something. Oh, I probably shouldn't have gone. Yeah. Oh! Wow, it's probably 1 frame away from taking damage there. Oh my goodness. Dave, settle down. There's no time limit on the game. You don't have to rush it. Hit it. Okay. Hit it, push it, hit it, bop it, twist it, pull it. Lots of obscure references to absolutely nothing in this channel. Alright, hooray. What are we at? Oh, 16 minutes. Save point. Well, once again, that seems like a natural part to conclude it, I think. Jump into here and save. And once again, thanks for coming, guys. Very much appreciate it. And you guys have a fancy one. Hope you guys have a good New Year's, because I'm going to post this before your New Year's. And yeah, cheers.